the area yesterday. And Senator, welcome back. It's been some months since we've talked, but go ahead and answer that cycle, that riddle. How do you answer the issue of housing? And how do you do it in a time frame where the vitality city is not sucked dry in the meantime?
Sure. Well, first of all, happy Mardi Gras, Bill. Looks like a great day down there, and that's sorely needed. You're exactly right. Housing is a key issue, probably the limiting factor in terms of getting people, workers back, getting the economy back up and running full steam. It's not going to happen overnight, but we're putting the federal resources in place. As you know, a couple weeks ago, the president proposed an additional $4.2 billion for the housing rebuilding piece. That would bring the total for Louisiana to about $12.1 billion. That could really make people recover a lot of their financial losses, folks who had no insurance or were way underinsured, and get rebuilding started again in a significant way. So that should make a positive difference.
One thing that is indelible throughout this entire area, get outside of town for a moment, and you can see blue tarps dotting the horizon everywhere you look. And I know you've seen those images too.
Sure.
How long do those people have to live with plastic over their heads?
Well, we're trying to shorten that as much as we can, but the housing issue in particular is not going to be solved overnight. This is going to be a rebuilding process of a major American city that, is probably 5 years at a minimum, full scale.
What happens when the parades leave? Does the attention go with them?
I hope not, and certainly I work every day up here in Congress to make sure the attention of the nation and of Congress doesn't leave. I think we do have a long-term commitment from the administration and from Congress. We need to just keep strengthening and pursuing that.
Yeah, I know you wanted to be here today. I know you're up in Washington, and we wanted you to be here today too, for that matter, Senator. But I know your family's along the parade route. How do they feel on a day like today?
They're having a great day, and I think this Mardi Gras really is important. Bill, as you mentioned, there was some debate about whether to have it. I said from the beginning we had to have it, number one, for our spirits, but number two, as a gut practical matter. This is a jump start to the tourist sector of our economy. This is very important for our economic health. And everybody's having a great day, including my wife and kids.
Yeah, listen, the one thing we hear from locals is that so many families have turned out, Senator, for these parades, not just today, but over the past week. And also they say traffic's a nightmare, and they actually like that. They think that's an encouraging sign because so many locals are out and about.
It's a healthy sign, and it is somewhat of a slimmer Mardi Gras, but it's a more family-friendly, fun Mardi Gras in that sense.
Senator, thank you. David Vitter, back in D.C., and the parade rolls on behind me. In a moment here, we're going back to a place where we were back in September, when people in St. Bernard Parish literally had to break back into their own homes. Today, there are trailers parked in their front yards. They are living outside. How they're doing 6 months later, as the rise of the ruins and the Gulf Coast continues after a break here on Fox.